in superlatives, we want to talk about superlatives when we say that superlatives are for, they are used to say that there is no comparison with anything else. Yes, there is no point of comparison. In the other class, we learned about comparisons, and we were comparing, for example, two people, two animals, two things, two countries, etc. But in this class, it's not going to be possible to compare. We will only say that one thing, one person, or whatever in particular doesn't have a comparison. Check this out. When we are using adjectives from 3 to 7 letters, we're going to add the, can you see it? The plus the ending est. For example, let me show you some adjectives that are between 3 or 7 letters. For example, big. Yes. When I want to change it to a superlative, I do it in this way. The, can you see it? In the presentation, we said that we have to use the, and then my adjective is gonna end with est. For example, the biggest. Yes, that is the sentence about. For example, let me ask you a case, right? Let's talk about land animals. Yeah. For example, this is what I mean. Let me tell you by the chat. Yes, land animals. For example, I don't know, camel, horse, cow, dog, etc. Yes. From the land animals that we know, which one, Mariana and Jesus, which one do you think is the biggest land animal? What do you say? No, no idea. What is the biggest land animal? Guys, come on, tell me. No, Jesus? No, Mariana?
Hmm,
Mm,
elephant?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. It's an elephant. So how do we make the sentence? We do it like this. Check. Elephant is, you see it? The biggest land animal of the world. You see? Give me a moment, please. Sorry for the interruption. We continue. So why don't we talk about, I don't know, let me see. What other thing can we talk about? So for short adjectives, we were using big. Let me see. But for example, why don't we use now the adjective, let me see, ugly, right? Ugly has 4 letters, right? So it's considered a short adjective. So think about these questions. Think about this question, everyone. The question is, what is the ugliest animal in the world? Come on, who wants to tell me? What is the ugliest animal in the world? What do you say?
Lassie?
What animal, Mariana? Can you repeat?
Mm, Lassie?
Lazy?
Yes.
Okay, okay. And you,
Um,
Jesus, what do you say?
Mm, no sé cómo se pronuncia bien en inglés. eh, Cockroach.
Cockroach. Okay,
Ah,
yes. Cockroach. 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 Okay, yes, I think yes. Come on, Jesus. How do you make the sentence? Come on. Okay, let's go.
uh, is the ugliest
Mm-hmm.
animal in the world.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yes. Can you see it? You have to you have to specify like for what are you talking about? For example, in the world, in the country, in my life, in the class. I don't know. You have to specify of what are you talking about because if you check the sentences that we are doing, we we are saying that according to Jesus, cockroach is the ugliest animal in the world. So for Jesus, it doesn't have a comparison. Yes, it's like this. Yeah, and in the other one we have the elephant. Yeah, and the elephant is the biggest land animal of the world. So if we compare with the other animals, elephant doesn't have any comparison. All right. So well, let's continue. Let's continue. So here in the presentation, look at the examples that I'm showing you. You will have the Simpsons. We have the character of the Simpsons. We have Maggie. So the adjective is young. Yes. One, two, three, four, five letters. So we change it to the youngest with EST. It's essential to use that. So we said Maggie is the youngest of the Simpsons family, right? This is like saying that Maggie has no comparison with the rest of members. For example, with Bart, with Lisa, she's the youngest. Yes, and it's impossible to compare her. Take a look at the next one, right? Here is the elephant. Elephant is the biggest land animal of the world. So let's go to the next one. In some cases, for some adjectives with vowel and consonant, you have to use the double last consonant for comparatives and superlatives. Like for example, big. Yes, when you make it in the comparative form is bigger with double G, but when you use big for superlatives is biggest with double G, be the biggest. After that we have fat, fatter, the fattest. Can you see? Double T. All right. Let's go to the next one. And now we have here what happens for adjectives with more than 7 letters. When they have more than 7 letters is the most. Yes. The most and the adjective with no changes. For example, look at here it says the adjective doesn't change and it stays exactly the same. Can you see? No change to the adjective. The only change is the most. For example, beautiful. Look at this woman. She is the most beautiful woman. No? So we have the most and the adjective with no changes. Check this out. Dangerous. The most dangerous. Yeah? That's the way to say it. The most dangerous. Right? So we have here an example. Intelligent. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. 10 words. 10 letters, sorry. Lisa is the most intelligent of the Simpsons family. Yes. So you have to use the most, right? And be careful with this because here are the exceptions. Do you remember in the other class we checked the exceptions? For example, good changes to better for comparative. Yes. And for the superlative form is the best. Yes. Let me tell you by the chat what is the meaning of the best. Can you see it? The best. And then we have bad, worse, and the worst. Check it out. Check the chat. The worst. And then we have far, farther, the farthest. Check the chat. That's the farthest. All right. So we have it here. And let me show you the next one. Because we're going to do some examples here in the platform. So let's go to the platform of exercises and ready. Okay. Pay attention. I'm going to make this bigger so that you can see it. Okay, let's go. Okay, remember, if the adjective is short, it's the with est, and if the adjective is longer, you say the most. All right, let's go to this. Come on, Mariana, we have 10 sentences. Ready? Come on.
Okay. Is the highest amount in Australia?
Yeah, highest, no?
Highest.
Come on.
That's the poorest country in the world.
Hmm.
They 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 are the most beautiful flowers I've been. George is the slowest run, runner in the race.
One more and you finish. Come on.
Uh, Annie is the youngest in class.
Okay, very nice. Thank you. Jesus, come on, it's your turn.
That's the more difficult
The
exercise. Most
most, no?
most difficult exercise exercise
Hmm.
I've ever done.
Hmm.
This is the busiest restaurant. Like no,
Yes, the busiest is the pronunciation.
busiest.
Yes.
Who who has the fastest
Fastest.
okay,
Yeah, the
fastest.
pronunciation for this is est.
Yes,
For
okay,
example,
fastest.
busiest, fastest. Okay, next
Okay,
one.
who has the fastest
Hmm.
car? Your pillow is the soft softest,
Hmm.
and the room at the back is the quietest. Quietest?
Okay, yes. In this one, Jesus, mm, we have an exception with quiet. Yes, remember this, Mariana, because it's an exception. I know that it has three letters, but it's not correct to say quietest. No, this is an exception, so you say the most quiet. Okay, only for this. Yes, not for the others. But okay, I think it was okay. Let's check it out. We have more superlatives form, but I have an idea. Why don't we practice with this, but more in conversation? Ready? For example, look at this. Yeah, we have the questions here, and I need you to read the questions carefully because we are going to practice our conversation skills. For example, okay, and can you make this question to me, Mariana? Come on, listen to me for the example, please.
Ready?
Yes, please make the question for me.
What is the most disgusting food you have ever tested?
Yes. The most disgusting food I have ever tasted is wasabi. Wasabi, it's a Japanese condiment, so it's the most disgusting food I have ever tasted. And you, Mariana, what is the most disgusting food you have ever tasted?
Um, is the food most disgusting is eggs. Only eggs.
Eggs?
Yes, eggs.
Oh my
Only, only.
God. Okay, then. All right. I think it's good. Okay, Mariana and Jesus, why don't you practice with this? Yeah, you make the question and the other answers, but you have to ask the questions both. Okay, like I did it with Mariana. Okay, come on, Mariana, let's go. You practice with Jesus and I pass the slides. Come on.
What is the longest movie you have ever watched?
Mm, mm, the most mm, uh, mm,
Yes, Jesus, the most.
the most
No,
longest.
no,
No.
because look at this, Jesus. The longest. Okay, let me help you, Jesus. So you say,
Okay.
check it. The longest movie I have ever watched was I don't know the Justice League or I don't know. Okay, come on, Jesus, you can answer.
The longest
Hmm.
movie Gibson is Endgame.
Oh, from the Avengers, no?
Yeah.
Come on, now you make the question to Mariana.
Okay. What is the longest movie you have ever watched?
The movie longest, yes,
Yeah, the longest movie. Uh-huh.
the longest movie I have
Uh-huh. Ever watched?
ever watched is League of Justice.
Ah, League of Justice, the Justice League.
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes, from DC Comics. Okay, come on, Mariana, continue.
What is the most expensive thing you have ever bought?
What is it?
Mm, the most ex the most expense no
Yes,
the
it's
most
correct.
more no
No, it's correct. The most
okay,
expensive.
okay. The most expensive uh, is Ryzen 5 Ryzen 5.
Oh, it's something about technology.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Come on, make the question for Mariana.
Um, what is the most expensive thing you have ever bought?
The most expensive thing I have ever bought is Balenciaga tennis.
What? Excuse me?
Uh,
A
yes,
car? It's a
but
car or what?
friend, friend.
A painting?
No,
Sneakers. Sneakers.
unos tenis.
Ah,
Sneakers.
sneakers. Okay, okay, okay. Please repeat, Mariana. Please repeat the sentence. Okay. The most expensive.
The most expensive thing I have ever bought is tennis Balenciaga. Yes.
No,
Sneakers.
sneakers.
Sneakers. Sorry,
Yes,
sneakers.
yes, Mariana, because if you say tennis in English, tennis is a sport,
People. Okay. Okay.
and for how do you say for shoes, you say the most expensive thing I have ever bought were a, a pair of sneakers. Do you understand me?
Okay.
Yes, a
Sneakers.
pair of sneakers. A pair of sneakers, phosphor or what?
Yes, phosphor.
Okay, then. Okay, come on, make a question for Jesus. Come on.
Um, other. Um,
Yes, the same for Jesus.
that
Yeah. Sorry. It's the next one. Yes, sorry.
yes. That is the best trip you have ever done.
Uh, best trip mm,
I have ever done.
I have ever done mm, is Loreto.
Oh, in Baja California, yes.
Yes.
Okay, come on. Next question.
What is the best trip you have ever done?
The best trip I have ever done um, in La Paz with family.
Oh,
My dad, my mom,
mm-hmm.
Alfonso,
Jesus.
my
Yes,
brother,
of
my.
course. Okay, come on.
What is the scariest movie you have ever watched?
The scary movie I have ever watched is The Spell.
Oh, yes. Yes, it's a very scary movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the scariest movie you have ever watched?
The scariest movie I have ever watched. Um,
You don't
Conjuro?
remember? The Conjure. The Conjure?
The Conjurer. Yes.
Oh, yes, it's a very scary movie. The Conjure. Yes, of course. I don't like these movies. Continue.
Yes. What is the worst song you have ever listened?
Hmm, the worst song I have ever listening is Despacito. Uh, what is the worst song you have ever listened?
Um, the worst song I have ever listened is Sapphire.
From yes, it's a reggaeton song.
Yes.
For me, I have different songs. For example, Dance Monkey, Pichota, Jepeta. No, many songs from reggaeton are very bad. Okay, next one.
The best soccer player of the world.
The best soccer player of the world is Didier Drogba.
Oh,
Who is the best soccer player of the world?
Um, I don't like soccer player.
oh, come on, select.
Mm, Chicharito.
Okay, come on. Of Mexico. Yes, come on.
Um, the
Chicharito.
best soccer player of the world is Chicharito Hernandez.
Okay, okay, come on.
What is the most boring sport to watch?
Mm, the most boring sport to watch is uh, golf. Is the
Yes, it's very boring. Yes.
what is the most boring sport to watch?
Mm, the most boring sport to watch is soccer.
Oh, Mariana. Oh,
I don't like.
okay. What happened? And the most entertaining sport to watch, Jesus?
What?
The most entertaining sport to watch.
Mm, um,
For me, soccer and archery.
American football.
Oh, okay. And for you, Mariana, the most entertaining sport to watch? Basketball. What do you say, Mariana? What is the most entertaining sport to watch? No? You can see that Mariana, she doesn't
Mm,
like sports.
internet is gone, I think.
Uh-huh. Surfing. eh, No, she doesn't say. Mariana doesn't want to say. Okay, ready, Mariana? Come on. I think she's having problems. Ah, okay. Yeah, Mariana is gone. She had a problem with the internet. Okay, I'll talk to you. Jesus, okay. What is the farthest state of the country you have ever visited? Hello? Are you here, Mariana? Hello? Okay, cannot hear. Well, Jesus, yes, what is the farthest state of the country you have ever visited?
Mm, in car or
Whatever, but
uh,
it's for the distance,
okay.
for the distance
Uh,
of Mexico City.
the far state of the country I have ever visited um,
Yeah.
is Baja California Sur.
Ah, yeah, because Loreto is in Baja California Sur, yes?
Yes.
Yes, it's very far. And you, Mariana, what is the farthest state of the country you have ever visited?
Farthest,
Baja Cali. Jesus said Baja California Sur. I don't know.
yes,
The same.
the farthest the country I have ever visited, yes, La Paz too.
Yeah, Baja California Sur. Yes, it's very
Yeah,
far from Mexico City. 2 hours by airplane, or what is the time it takes you to get to Baja California?
Yes, the worst.
Oh my God, 2 hours. It's a long flight from Mexico. Come on, Jesus, let's go. For me, and then I do it for Mariana.
What is the car with the most powerful engine?
Yes. Okay. Engine is this. Check the chat. Well, for me, the car with the most powerful engine, I think, is Maserati or Ferrari. And for you, what is the most powerful engine, Jesus?
Mm, is
BMW, Mercedes. I don't know.
Alfa Romeo.
Oh yeah, the Alfa Romeo. Yeah, it's a very powerful car. And for you, Mariana, what is the car with the most powerful engine?
the
Or the
car with the most powerful engine is Ferrari.
oh yes, Yes, I like Ferrari cars. Okay, then we have finished with this. Let's get to practice again. Yes. Let me see. We got some others for superlatives. Give me a second so that we can practice. That was the conversational part, but okay, let me see. Okay, let's go with this. Got it. Okay. Oh, we have long sentences. Ready? Okay, in total we have 20. Come on. 5 and 5. No? Come on. Let's start with you, Mariana. Come on.
The moon is the closest planet to Earth.
Mhm.
Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system.
The pronunciation for this, Mariana? Jupiter.
Jupiter.
hmm hmm Come on.
Sirius is the most brilliant star we can see from Earth.
hmm
Venus
Venus.
is
Venus. Venus.
Venus is the hot, hottest, hottest
hmm
planet in our solar system.
hmm
Ceres
hmm
is the biggest asteroid in our solar system.
Okay. Thank you, Mariana. Come on, Jesus. It's your turn.
The
Oh.
Energia
hmm
is the more powerful rocket. Uh,
Must. No.
Must,
hmm
must.
Yes. Sorry.
Karl Heinz was the oldest man in space. He was uh, 58 years old.
58. Yes.
58 years old.
Okay. I have a question before you continue, Jesus. Mariana. Do you know who is or who was the first man in the moon? Do you know his name of the first man in the moon or no idea?
I
No?
Is Neil Armstrong.
Guess what, Jesus? He was the first man in the moon, but from the USA. But the first man in the moon is not Neil Armstrong. It's this guy. Let me show you his picture. It's a Russian guy, but in the USA they don't want to admit that he was the. Okay, look at this. The first man in traveling to the space. Yuri Gagarin. It's a man from Russia. In that moment was the Soviet Union. So Yuri Gagarin was the first, not Neil Armstrong. But United States wants to be the most important in everything, no? But okay, whatever. Continue, Jesus. Come on.
Saturn is the most beautiful planet. Uh,
hmm
Venus is the bri- brightest planet in your solar system.
Let me tell you the correct pronunciation, Jesus. Brightest.
Brightest,
Yes.
brightest.
Mhm.
The Apollo project was the most expensive space program. It cost
A lot of money. Okay. A lot of dollars. Continue. It's the number. Look at this number. It's like wow. No, it's impressive. Come on, Jesus. Another Mercury.
uh, Mercury is the smallest
hmm
planet in your solar system.
Yes. Thank you, Jesus. We start again with Mariana. Come on, Mariana. Romenko. Okay, it's a Russian.
is the most expensive experience man in space. In
Okay,
space.
use the most
Most
experienced.
serious man in space. He spent over 400
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and 20 days in space.
Exactly. Come on.
Uh, Pluto is the coldest planet in the solar system.
Mm-hmm.
Venus is the second brightest
Mm-hmm.
object in the system in the solar system.
Mm-hmm.
Jupiter has the shortest day of all planets.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the next is interesting. Uranus.
Uranus
Mm-hmm.
has the coldest temperatures of any planet.
Thank you, Marina. And we finish with Jesus. Come on. With Mercury, Saturn.
Mercury is the most cratered planet in the solar system.
Mm-hmm.
Saturn has the most extensive rings in the solar system. The most interesting Uranian moon is Miranda. It has canyons and terraces.
Mm-hmm.
And with winds of the mm,
1,500. Yes.
100,
Mm-hmm.
100.
Do you understand this in English, Jesus? No?
No,
No, it's miles per hour.
miles per hour.
Yes, but in Mexico, Jesus, we use
No.
kilometers, no? Kilometers per hour, no? But okay, in the USA, you know it's miles, okay? Come on.
Okay. Neptune has the strongest winds recorded in the solar system.
Yes, imagine the winds of 1,500 miles per hour. It's like six hurricanes. But okay, well, that's the way is it in this place. Okay, well, let's go. We have another for this. Let me check it. I can see that you have no problems with superlatives. Give me a second. We will continue with another exercise. Okay. Ah, this is interesting because it's for comparatives and superlatives. Yeah, I like this exercise. Okay, let me see. Okay, in the following exercise, give me a second, please. Give me a moment.